but you are going to be terrified as shit. What is going on, guys? I hope everybody is having a blissful day. It is currently 79 degrees out, and I'm cooking alive right now, but we've got the 2023 Yamaha MT-09 out today. It's hot. In fact, let me open my thing here. I have something I want to talk about, and I figured this is a topic that kind of everybody needs to hear, and so I thought, you know what, let's go for a ride. Let's test out this new vlogging equipment. But without further ado, let's jump on the bike. Now, this topic that we're going to talk about is going to be kind of controversial depending on who you are and, you know, where you stand in the motorcycling community. And that conversation is one of those where it's not a really pleasant conversation, but it's one of those conversations where it needs to be had. That's what to expect when you start riding motorcycles. So I get asked that question a lot in my TikTok and my oh man, my breath stinks. I had chili dogs for lunch. I get asked that a lot in my Instagram DMs as well as my TikTok DMs. You know, people are always constantly like, hey, I'm gonna be looking to buy my first motorcycle. What is something that I should be kind of preparing for as I'm, you know, jumping into this new point in life? Gosh, I don't even know where to begin with this. First of all, I'm making this coming from the point of view as somebody that's been through this. Oh my gosh, I need fuel. Let's go get some fuel. I've been through this. Everybody that's ridden has been through this, and this is not to discourage you or make you nervous in any way, shape, or form. This is strictly for educational purposes. This is strictly for telling you, you know, this is what you can be expecting, this is what you shouldn't be expecting, all that sort of stuff. So this video is not to freak you out. This video is not to kind of, oh my gosh, watch out, this is what's going to be crazy about doing this. This is just a, hey, heads up, keep this in the back of your head when you're getting ready to ride motorcycles. So without further ado, let's jump into number one, and probably the most important one, and I could make a whole video about this specifically, but that's going to be, you are going to be terrified to do this. It's going to be horrifying. The first time you jump onto the main road, even a road like this where it's just kind of a backyard, a residential road, speed limits, you know, 35, 25, whatever it is, you are going to feel like you are going the fastest you've ever gone in your entire life. What's up, dude? Yeah, you're gonna really feel like you're just like hauling ass everywhere you go, and that's not the case in terms of you are gonna be going fast, but you are gonna feel like you're going extremely fast. But you are going to be terrified as it's gonna scare you, and that you just need to be prepared. Before we continue, let's get some fuel here. She's thirsty. What up? What up? Oh shit. Oh shit. All right. 2.4 gallon. Man, she was empty. She was empty. Alright, so back to what we were kind of talking about. Over time, you're going to become less scared. You're going to become less nervous. You're going to get a little bit more confident in yourself and a little bit more confident in what the bike's capabilities are. Ooh, GTR. It's a nice GTR. I like that. I like that car. That's a good car, man. Open her up. So let's jump on to number two now. Now we've spent some time on number one. Number two is you're going to have to be prepared for the cost. Now, the big one obviously is going to be the motorcycle. Motorcycles are not cheap. If you're doing it right, you really should be starting on a 300, a 400, maybe even a Ninja 500. You should not be starting on anything any bigger than that. Oh shit, what's up? Oh, that's a sick bike. Hey, what's up, dude? What's up, man? He didn't give a shit. He was like, fuck this guy. So the bike is going to be your number one biggest expense. Then, if you're going to be responsible and you're going to be safe about it, from that point, you're going to have boots, jacket, pants, gloves, a helmet. Obviously, a helmet should be the first thing that you buy, and so on and so forth. So a lot of people, they don't realize how much goes in to properly and safely, I underline those things, riding a motorcycle. Anybody can go out with a motorcycle, kind of like what I'm doing here, and a t-shirt and some jeans, but it's not going to be the safest bet. And if you're just learning how to ride a motorcycle, I would highly recommend that you don't go that route, that you absolutely do not go that route. You 100% should be as safe as you absolutely can. Get ready to spend the money. Look at the doggies. I don't know if you guys can see them. Those are cool dogs. Okay, so we've got, you're going to be terrified, and that's going to be okay, and you're going to overcome that with time. Then we've got the money. It's going to be an expensive hobby for you to jump into. It's going to be pricey. It's going to be one of those things that you're just going to kind of have to understand that it's going to be a little bit more expensive. We might have to flip around right now. Yeah, we're going to flip around. It's too windy to be driving this direction. Okay, number 3. This one is really hard for a lot of people to grasp, and it sucks that it is what it is, but it's just one of those things in life. And that's going to be that these guys in the vehicles, they hate you. And they have no reason to hate you unless you're out driving, you know, irresponsibly. But they are going to hate everything about you. They hate that you can weave in through traffic. They hate that you can filter up to the front of the line. So the reason I was saying this, let's dodge these potholes, that was quick, is because you're going to have to watch out for them. They're not going to see you. Like straight up, they will not see you. They're not looking for you, and they don't give a shit. So you need to constantly be looking. So right now, I'm riding in this guy's blind spot. That's a really unsafe place for me to be. So I'm going to scoot up, move forward, get out of their blind spot. Now I'm in a kind of an open section, right? As they don't see you, you are going to have to be very vigilant. You're going to have to, it's like, when you're driving a car, I'm sure all of us have got, you know, highway hypnosis where you just kind of are focused in, you're doing your thing, you're moving on in life. With motorcycling, you can't do that. You've got to constantly be looking, and that's something that not a lot of people are prepared for, is that you have to constantly be watching where you're going. You've got to constantly be paying attention, scanning these other cars around you, and it's going to be something that's going to be, you know, imperative that you pay attention to. Oh my gosh. So we have this cool thing over here, guys, where they'll bring out food trucks, and the whole parking lot is dedicated just to food trucks, and they have some of the best food ever there. If you ever find yourself out in Eagle Mountain, you guys got to check it out. It's wonderful. Okay, so number 4, and probably, you know, my last thing that's a really big part of learning how to ride a motorcycle, or what to expect when you get on your motorcycle. And this is going to be one of those things that's kind of on the lighter side. You know, I like to end with something that's a little more lighthearted. The community behind motorcycles is one of the best communities that you will ever find. If you need help with something, if you have this project that you're stuck on and you can't figure out how to fix it, you can make a post online. Hell, you could go to some random person's garage that's working on their motorcycle, and you will get help for it. This community loves taking care of each other. This community absolutely loves coming together, making sure that everybody's going to succeed, and that is a big-ass camper. So yeah, the first 3 things that I talked about were scary things, but this one is a really good thing. You really get to get this community that just comes together. Everybody's there to help each other. Everybody's ready to be accepting of each other. We're just gonna scooch on in here. Thanks, guys. And you will make some lifelong friends while you are out riding motorcycles. But seriously, so like you guys can pull up next to any motorcycle person, like on their motorcycle while you're out riding, and give them a fist bump. And 9 out of 10 times, that person will give you a fist bump back. They'll be happy to talk to you. They'll be happy to tell you about their bike, about their build, about what got them into motorcycles. I mean, it's like an instant bond. The second that you guys find out that what the hell are they loading? The community is wonderful. So if I scared you with the first 3 things that I've talked about, I apologize. I'm not trying to freak you out. It's just some things that you've got to be prepared for when you start doing this, because it's going to be terrifying. It's really, really unsafe if not done properly. And there are things that you need to be aware of and you need to understand before you jump, you know, both feet in. You got to at least plug your nose, right? But I wanted to leave you guys with that one last thing, because it truly is worth it. If you guys do this sport properly and you guys do everything that you're supposed to do in terms of being safe, it really makes a difference. It really does. And I want nothing more than to create a new bikers. Let's go this way. I don't think I've ever been up this way before. Man, I gotta chill out with the ADHD. But anyway, it'll all be worth it if you guys do everything possible. That's the point that I'm trying to make, in all honesty. So anyway, I appreciate you guys watching this video. If you're looking to get into motorcycling, I just want to reiterate, please don't let this video freak you out. It's just, I wanted to list off some things that you should be prepared for, so that you're not just kind of thrown into it, blind, without any understanding of what's going on. So if you guys did enjoy the video, please be sure to subscribe and hit the like button down below. I recently hit 50K followers on TikTok. Thank you so much. And one of the things that I promised was that when I did hit that milestone, I was going to go back to doing YouTube, try to fit it into my schedule, start doing some moto vlogs, and start making more long form content for you guys. If you guys did enjoy this, be sure to leave a like down below if any of this helped you out. It'll let me know that you guys do enjoy this type of content and that I'm helping you guys out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, not to fall over at a stoplight. Life is bliss. Peace out, guys.